All right, Marvin, let's take a look at a couple of things that I just want to, this video here to just kind of keep enhancing. First thing is, you can see as they're going through, tour players have quiet hands. They don't move from the wrist. You instinctively, again, when you get in trouble, your hands become the center of the swing, meaning you're moving through there. And we need to get that where we're getting their core muscles and legs and arms, creating the power, not just you releasing your hands for speed or finish. So you can see as they go through, there is a quiet feeling in their hands, but they're moving their core. But the biggest drill we've been working on to get that feeling with Roy here, and I'm on the right. I'll get confused who's who, but you see how I am playing leverage, but not with my wrist. What you did really well here is your arm folded. That's what we worked on, not to lift that arm. So at this point here, and as we go to the bag, you can see how I'm going to use my, again, it's getting power from in this space here. And you're going to eventually find out where that is. But it's the ground, my legs, and my core is Roy. We're playing leverage, not lift and not speed. And to keep visually feel that power coming from that lower half where my arm is folded across my body. My legs, my hips are creating power to create a leverage feeling. And you can see here, did pretty good here. Your arm stayed right next to you and you're heading down to the ball. And you can see here your belt moving pretty well through here. This was a pretty good hit. And that's a force. So normally you would already flip those hands at that point. So this one you did well, see that face squaring up. Again, when you try to get speed, you're going to move just your hands through there and everything shuts down. You can see here you're creating a better force of energy to the ball there. So that is your force. Now if I go over here with Jon Rahm, completely different looking swings than Roy, but you can see this, the power aspect of their hit is still the same. Force, power. And this is where you keep feeling, if you are hitting the bag, you've got to feel like you're hitting the bag not with your hand, not with your shoulders. See, our shoulder, back shoulder is relaxed up here. It's really not trying to get power up there from the shoulder. Getting the power from when I hit the bag, I'm hitting my core, my arms is hitting that bag as a force. I keep feeling that. Now there's so much energy right there, I couldn't stop on the follow through if I wanted to. Now, what would stop you is that you're going down to stop to hit the ball, and that would put the brakes on. This one, you kind of came around pretty good for that. You had a little mini break right there, but not bad. And that's where you hit some really good drives. You feel that power fill into the bag. Now the slingshot part is, ahead. Again, that's just hitting the bag from the side view. Same thing, we're trying to get a power filling. So the slingshot here, if we kind of look at these tour players heading to the ball, there's a force, there's the hit, and right there we're just going to let that club release, let everything fly. So eventually what happens here in your swing, I need that force, and then let it fly and on through. This one you hit well. This one for you, that's a pretty good follow through for you. You didn't completely slam on the brakes here and just feel that arms extend and let it go. I'm doing the chipping drill, the same thing. I'm hitting, as you can see, with that arm drill with a chip, and the pitching and hitting the bag, all the same force. The club just releases, extends, comes through, that gets that face. So again, all these drills are connected, whether I'm chipping or hitting the full swing. Here's the bag feeling, just you feeling power right there. If you're hitting the bag at home, it's not about hitting hard, but feel like you're getting power from that lower feeling, legs, chest, and arms. That's your hit with the club. And then we take that feeling and we turn it into a slingshot right back up. Force. And then release that energy, which takes you up to the top, whether you like it or not. From the side view, force. And then from there, now you did well with the arm, but that's just the old arm drill. We talked about the arm folding. You actually did quite well Working on that arm folding. That folding gets you that contact. So all these drills are trying to keep the same thing. Get more force into the bag like you did here. Power, power, and then let it go.